Good morning, all. Welcome back to another week of living in my van full time with me, Emma Gartney. This week, I've decided, I've had a little talk with myself. This week is going to be very much about getting my mojo back. I was going to say sorting my shit out, but I need to try and phrase it in a bit more self-loving kind of way. I have noticed recently that over the past month or so, I've been slipping back into old, very bad habits, burning myself out and then not taking any time to look after me. I turned 28 over the weekend and I had almost a bit of a epiphany. Not epiphany, but you know what I mean? Of just this just isn't it. I'm living the life that I wanted. You know, I love my home, I love my life, I've got so much freedom. You know, I'm very aware that so many people would give a leg to live the life that I've got now. And I just feel like my brain is just ruining it for me. So this week, we're going to be trying to get some balance back. I'm on the south coast at the moment, still. I've been here for around 2 weeks now. I'm staying in a small little village right on the south coast, really south, I'm more south than the Isle of Wight right now. But I'm going to spend this week getting back into routine, probably staying in the same places, parking in the same spots, so I don't have to think too much about where I'm going to be sleeping, and I can kind of get back to travelling in the upcoming weeks. On that note, I'm gonna go get some work done, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Bye. It's been such clear skies whenever we've been coming out, and the past few nights, which has been kind of annoying because it's been quite cloudy during the day all of last week. On my birthday, on Saturday just gone, it rained all day. And then when I'm coming out in the evenings with Mac, it's so clear I can see all the stars, which isn't showing up on video, but I'll take some pictures and insert them so you can see. So yeah, I just wish it was this nice when it's that light outside. I got me! Hey! Good boy. Now go! Yay! Hi! Morning guys, how are we? The sun is so out today and I have a theory. There is a lot of people who probably think I'm really lame for thinking like this, but I don't care. Last night, I wasn't having a good night at all. I was having a bit of a sob, probably being a bit PMS, but I was just feeling a bit. I don't know how to explain it without just waffling and oversharing a bit much, but I wasn't feeling it, and one of the things that I think has been getting me down, not directly, but just isn't helping the situation. This seal is so fucked. Anyway, is that it's been so cloudy and the weather's been so bad, and obviously that's not the reason that I'm down, but it's just not helping me feeling not great. And last night I was parked at this viewpoint and I was going to sleep there. I've slept there plenty of times before and never have any issues, but something wasn't sitting right with me. I was just I don't want to stay here. It's not that I feel unsafe, I would just rather go park by the beach. And I was all ready for bed and stuff, but I still packed up and came down here, and then I woke up this morning to the light beaming through the corners of my curtains, and I opened the curtains and it was just the most beautiful, clear sunrise. I was just like, I was meant to come here. I was meant to come here this morning, and it's put me in a better mood, so yeah. Still sat on trying to get my mojo back, so this morning we're going to go get our nails done. It's somewhere that I've never been before because I never really got my nails done down here when, I don't come here very often, but I lived here for 3 months and I never got them done down here. So we're going to go there. I believe I had a little look on Google Maps, like on Street View, and I think there's parking directly outside, so I can leave McCartney in the back and be at peace of mind knowing that he's okay. So can I clip you on here whilst I keep waffling away? I need to get some dehumidifiers as well, I think, because like to just put everywhere. It's definitely that time of year. I can see my breath in the mornings now, and McCartney's. Everything. I think the seals in my van are a bit knackered because there's so much condensation, like way more than usual. Go on, go get a drink. What is this? Go on, go get a drink. Right. He has a bed there. And we have a big bed here, which he's allowed to sleep in. And then he does this. Morning. Today is a sad day. Val is going to the garage to have her brake pads fitted. It's 8:47. I got a fright there because I haven't changed my clock on my dash, so it was like 9:45. I was like, that cannot be right. But I'm going to be without Val all day, which is never fun, especially when it's as gloomy as it is today. The weather is back to hating me, so I probably shouldn't take it that personally, but whatever. I also, the past 2 days have cost me so much money. This morning my brake pads are going to be £215, which isn't bad, but in the grand scheme of things it is. McCartney needed the vets yesterday because he has a fungal infection, which I can usually treat on my own, just with like stuff that's been recommended to me by the vets from like Amazon, but this time it's just not healing, so I had to drive 45 minutes yesterday to get to the vets, and that cost me £150. And this was all after I got my nails done. So yesterday I spent over £400. I also had a bit of a goth's worst nightmare yesterday and did some damage. Wearing the same stretchers, my little gold dangly ones, for years now. Years. And I have never had an injury. I panicked. I really thought it was, if you're squeamish, I'm so sorry. I really thought it was like the worst. But it's not. I think she's going to heal. And she'll live to see my pretty gold stretchers again one day. But for the next week or so, maybe 2, she's going to be bandaged up with Vaseline, because apparently that helps deep wounds. So I wouldn't ever want to not have them. I'm not bothered about going any bigger. I don't, put tunnels in them anymore. I love the look of them. I was like holding a bit of kitchen roll to like stop the bleeding whilst Googling how much it is for like reconstruction, and that was also kind of making me want to cry, because I remember people used to say it's like £200 per year, but I looked and inflation's really hit the earlobe reconstruction market. So how are you today, Mac? You okay? I'm so annoyed with myself. The garage has just rang me to tell me that I put my steering wheel lock on. So now I'm having to do the mile walk back to go give him the key, which is not ideal. There was this really cute coffee van next to the garage, and it had this little shelter that was covered in all these Christmas decorations and cute little knickknacks, and the woman there was so sweet. So I sat there for probably about an hour and tried to work from there, but eventually the weather did have other plans, so I gave up eventually and then ended up doing the mile walk back into town anyway. Okay, so I've obviously got quite a bit of a different look now, but I'm just getting ready for bed. It's like 11 o'clock. I basically came to pick up my van and I walked into reception and she was like, "Is there a problem with yours?" I was like, "Wow, I love that." And she was like, "Your caliper's seized," which meant that they couldn't change one of my brake pads, so they just didn't change any of them. She said that they could fix it tomorrow for me, and I can leave it here. So I said, "Well, I haven't got anywhere to go." And she said, "You can sleep here." So tonight I am sleeping in the forecourt of the garage. So with that, I'm going to say bye and finish this video. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe so I can monetize and pay off the extra money this is now costing me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.